Emergency room in Northwest Arkansas.
All right, Cardinal fans, welcome back. Apologize for the technical difficulties. So we're into the second quarter, 7:22 left to go in the half. Cardinals up 21-5. Right now on the court, you got Mahan, Barry, Wells, along with Newsom.
And that's going to be Barry's second foul just after coming in right there, Jeff.
They send Edmondson to the line. Shots up, no good. Victor says the second shot's good.
Woo!
All right.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little winded.
Why are you tired, man?
Well, you know, when the internet kind of starts getting choppy, you run to find help. And so I ran and found help.
He's on the line there, and good call there by the ref. Farmington's going to get the ball back.
Yeah. Newsom checks in for Hunter Reeves. Taylor comes in for Mahan. Wells to Taylor. Short corner, into Barry. Nice ball movement there by the Cardinals.
Yeah, a little give and go coming down the lane, and Barry made it look easy.
That's right. Taylor got it to Hughes in the short corner, and he hit Barry breaking down the lane. Cardinals by 17 with 6:35 to go here in the first half. Wells working on Henderson. Shots up, no good. Hughes with the rebound. Ahead to Taylor behind the back. Barry, short corner, floater, up, no good. Taylor with the rebound. Shot up, no good, but he draws the foul on Henry.
Yeah. Send Taylor back to the line, Jeff, where he's 1 for 2 so far tonight.
Taylor with 5 points. Taylor hadn't shot it much. Free throws up and good.
You know, Jeff Taylor hadn't needed to shoot tonight very much. You know, we've had a lot of good scoring from everybody right now.
You're right. Victor says his second free throw is no good. Prairie Grove comes up with the rebound. Tigers dribble in, shot up, no good. Taylor with the rebound. Here he comes with a left-handed dribble. Gets all the way to the short corner, and then he's going to be bumped by Edmondson. That'll be Ed's second foul.
Yeah.
Long pass, shot up, no good by Hughes.
Yeah, had the shot we wanted right there, just could not get it to go down.
Alex Absher, who just checked into the game for the Tigers, with the rebound. Henderson with the rebound, or with the bucket. Wells gets it over here to Newsom, back to Wells. 3-point shot is up, no good. Couple of Cardinals fighting for the board. Tigers come out with it.
Yeah.
Cardinals by 16.
A little 3 seconds almost there in the lane.
You're right. Cardinals force the turnover.
Yeah. I know, I've been watching them. They, like I said, they're kind of hedging out, but they're just planning on Prairie Grove passing that ball, Jeff. a lot of times, and that caused a problem for Prairie Grove right there again on the turnover.
You're right. Hunter Reeves checks back in for Newsom. Wells ahead to Taylor. 4:45 to go in the first half. Taylor gets to the free throw line, pulls up, shot up, no good. Berry with the rebound. Floater back up and good.
Well, it's tough to defend right there. Just a nice look by Berry.
Berry's got 10 points. Cardinals apply the trap and come up with the steal. Here's Wells.
Yeah.
Going to push the ball. Bounce pass, nice pass to Taylor. Shot up and good.
Yeah, nice job by Taylor scoring in traffic right there, Jeff.
Even better pass by Wells. I don't know how he got that there. Full timeout by the Tigers. We'll take a quick break. Good guys up by 20, 28-8 with 4:08 left to go in the first half. All right, Cardinal fans, I guess we're back. Brian Dean, Jeff Oxford, Kirk Sims, Victor in the co-pilot seat. The Tigers inbounded, the Cardinals up by 20. Could have got a little walk right there, maybe a couple steps, but Tigers, or Cardinals, man, oh boy, they're going to get a charge.
Yeah.
A charge.
Nice job by Reeves there.
Yeah.
Taking that little push off, Jeff.
Yeah, got the push off on Edwards, pushed off on him, and so it'll be Cardinal ball. Wells tried to get in the lane, and oh boy, now they're going to get a tic-tac call. That's a makeup call.
Yeah.
I get Wells, that's his first personal. And, of course, Kirk, you and I grew up with Coach Edmondson, you know, so but that time he was on that official the whole time. And, and the referee said, I'm going to call something, maybe get him off my back a little bit.
Yeah.
28-8. Tigers bring it across the timeline. Henderson guarded by Newsom. Three-point shot is up, no good. And we'll get the foul, and that's on Edwards from Prairie Grove. That's his second personal.
Yeah, nice job by Reeves just recovering to try to get that rebound right there, Jeff. Draws the foul from Prairie Grove.
That is the fifth personal foul, or 15th foul against the Tigers. Taylor, long three-point shot is no good. Berry up above everybody, shot good.
Just skied for that rebound. Nice little floater putback too, Jeff.
Yeah, give Berry 12 on the night. Berry picking up some slack. When you look out there and you don't have the Blakely guys, shot up, no good. Taylor with the rebound, or I'm sorry, that was Hughes. Gets it to Berry. Berry. Floater from the corner by Newsom is good.
Yeah, nice little fake right there at the three and stepped about 2 steps in and hits the, about 12-footer?
Oh, yeah, it was a nice shot.
Yeah.
Cardinals open up a 24-point game with 2:35 to go here in the first half. We'll get the foul on Newsom. And we haven't heard much from our stat man, Brian Dean. I don't know if he's still with us. I've seen him at the concession stand twice. And so I don't know if he's even keeping stats. Brian Dean, are you still with us?
I am, and I can tell you I am keeping a stat on number 3, and that was a flop.
You can't do that.
I think he's been on the floor more times tonight already.
I mean,
I don't know. Y'all should. I mean, he got fouled. Sometimes you get fouled and you fall down. But his free throw was no good.
so you're just taking up for the refs now, Jeff.
No, I mean, I'm just. It is what it is, boy. You're
as
up.
much as you got onto the refs during football season, now you're taking up for the basketball refs?
I like the basketball refs.
That ain't what you said earlier about when you played.
Them were different refs. They were football refs trying to be basketball refs.
Gotcha. All right, so there's a difference.
Barry bounced past the Taylor, shots up the gut.
Yeah, nice job there by Barry finding Taylor streaking to the basket.
Cardinals stretch that lead back to 25. Henderson across the timeline, blocked by Taylor. Here's Barry. Spin move at the timeline. They're going to get him with a walk.
That's a tough one right there, Jeff. That was right in front of us. And I think they said he drug his pivot foot, but...
Well, let me tell you something. If they're going to call that walk, I'm sure glad they didn't ref when I played. That would have been a turnover every possession.
Yeah.
Cardinals. Edmondson trying to get to the basket. Shot is up, no good. And you had Teeter fighting with Hughes for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal ball.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get a grasp on that. Prairie goes to have it on the baseline.
Teeter with the knock away. Now they're going to call the foul on the Tigers. We'd rather just had the ball right there as we had a wide open layup.
Yeah, I think the foul's going to be Henry.
Well, they called it on Kidd. Yeah.
Kidd.
So you got Barry, Kirkman, Newsom, Teeter, along with Hughes on the court for the Cardinals. Newsom. Three-point shot is up and good by Kirkman.
Come in off the bench and shoot a three, Jeff.
He's been over there loosening up, man.
Yeah.
37-9. Cardinals by 28. Barry, guarding Edmondson. Cole gets the ball back to Edwards. Edwards dribbles in the lane, up and under, shot good.
Yeah. Barry kind of screened Newsom off of him there. Jeff left him with an easy shot.
Barry, that's free throw line spin move. Three-point shot is up, no good. Tracked down on the far side by Newsom, gets it to Barry. Newsom. Three-point shot from the corner is up, no good.
Ooh, we're going to get Barry for a foul right there, Jeff. And that's just...
Kirkman
and
Teeter. Yeah, Kirkman and Teeter both had great open looks there. Just couldn't get them the ball.
Yeah.
Newsom's going to check out of the game. Barry will check out of the game. Reeves will check back in, and Taylor will check back in. 38 seconds. Free throws up, no good.
Yeah. Nice. Nice rebound right there by Teeter.
Now, Taylor's going to walk it across the timeline. There's about a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cardinals will have to shoot the ball. Taylor's got his standing right near the Tiger eye. Down to 12 seconds. Shot clock's at 7. Taylor. Spin move on the baseline. Shot is up. No good. Cardinals didn't get it off, and Kirk, they let about 3 seconds run off the clock right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Should be about 4 seconds. It should be on the game clock.
Nobody's catching that, but I guess we're going to go with, they put 2 seconds back on the clock. Yeah. But I was like you, it was closer to 4.
Yeah. So that'll be the end of the half. So, Brian Dean, it's halftime.
Indeed it is.
Would you like to do the halftime show?
Sure.
All right, man.
I got you.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Victor my headset and let you talk to him a minute or two, and then interview Coach Jay.
All right.
All right, I'll do it.
Huh?
I got it. Give him your headset. All right. It don't matter to me. Whatever.
It don't matter to me neither.
Yeah. All right, Cardinal fans.
Hey, man, how are you?
So Victor's going to join us, and Coach Jay's here too, but we'll let Victor talk real quick. So, Victor, Farmington's up 26 right now at halftime over the Tigers. What do you think about that, Victor?
It's doing good like the ladies' game.
The ladies' game, what happened in the ladies' game?
They got a bunch of dribbles trying to put in the net.
And Cardinals won big, didn't they?
Yeah, they won.
Coach Jay just got a machine, doesn't he? He just rolls the ball out there and they win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it there, buddy?
That's right.
Yeah. So Victor, what does the Cardinals got to do in the second half here?
Keep dribbling. Look out for no any players. Try and make it to the net down now.
No, we'll be down there this time.
Yeah, try to dribble all the way to right here.
Yeah.
Try and make it to the score.
We want to make some threes too, don't we?
Yeah, and doing the foul as well.
All right, so Victor, so tomorrow is Wednesday. We'll be off Wednesday, and then we play Friday at home, right?
Yeah.
So there'll be more Victor halftime show on Friday.
Yeah, only you and Cook will be there.
Yep, Brian Dean's going to do it.
Yeah, Bob will fill it for you.
Yeah, okay. I like that. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's Victor's halftime show. So now we'll move into Coach Jay. And Coach, first off, congratulations on coming to Prairie Grove. And again, set the tone early. Defense in first half was spot on.
I thought we played with a lot of energy right out the gate, Jeff, and that was really important for us. You know, we wanted to come out and set that tone right out the gate on our defensive side of the basketball, and really try to put some pressure on them early, see if we could get the game going up, down 94 feet. And I thought our kids just did a tremendous job. The effort was outstanding, I thought, all night.
Well, Coach, I've talked to you about it several times, about the defense in the first quarter. You look up at the end of the first quarter, and your defense had gave up 3 points. And when we started looking at the stat sheet, and Brian Dean was going through it, there was blocks by Shiree.
Yeah.
You know, we was dominating on the boards. Their press was forcing. If we didn't steal it, we was forcing errant passes out of bounds.
Yeah.
And when you looked at the first half, and we started talking about the stats, we had a huge lead, and we had a ton of assists, and there really wasn't very many rebounds to say, just because we've done such a good job scoring, passing the ball. And I thought Zoe did a great. And sometimes I think she's not selfish enough. You know, sometimes she catches it.
Yeah.
She catches it. She'd hit somebody breaking, but she just turn around. She's wide open. But Coach, when you look at a sophomore that has that attitude that, hey, I got it here. If I got somebody I think's a better shot, I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah, you know, the cool thing about Zoe is she doesn't have an ego. Like she's a winner. She cares about the score at the on top of the scoreboard and not so much about points. And she's going to do whatever we need her to do. And you know, she's kind of one of those. Even though she's a big kid and they see her size, she's a little bit of a Swiss Army knife. You can play her inside, you can play her outside. She's a tremendous passer. She does a good job in one-on-one situations on the block, and then she gets to the glass, and you know, she's pretty efficient when she comes down with those rebounds. And another thing that, you know, that she can really do is step out and shoot the basketball as well. So she's a fun kid to coach, a tremendous teammate. And I think you can say that really about a lot of the kids on this team. I think they're just, you know, they care about winning, and it's fun to watch them play together.
Well, these aren't official stats, but they ought to be.
Yeah.
I mean, Brian Dean kept them. I'm pretty sure they're probably pretty accurate.
He's solid, yeah.
Yeah. But, Coach, I'll just look down here real quick. A couple of numbers that pop off to me real quick. 13 assists.
Yeah.
You know, that's 13 assists. You know, that's a good night. That's sharing the ball. But when you look down, and any coach would say, we got more steals than assists. We got to work on that. But you had 13 assists and you had 15 steals.
Yeah,
You know, and Coach, your press, Kirk and I talked about it early on. We looked on over there at the bench, and they had 5 on the bench. And we wondered in the third quarter, fourth quarter, how would that be into their legs?
Yeah.
You know, and to be honest with you, Coach, you could see it about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah.
You know, they were starting their legs because of fatigue. Some of the passes they were making were they were just bad choices, you know. And
right.
It's a mental tiredness.
Well, and you know, we played 11 kids in the first half, and that was kind of one of the things is going in is we were going to try to wholesale sub, keep the intensity up on the defensive end. We're not always trying to take it from them in our pressure. A lot of times we're trying to, like you said, get them to throw an errant pass, get them to give us the basketball, and speed them up and make them play at a rapid speed, make them make decisions at a real high pace. And look, they got some kids that can really score. You didn't see it tonight, but I also felt like the more we could really put pressure on them, force those kids to really have to work, not only to get the ball, but to advance the ball. I thought that, you know, it would help us maybe get in their legs, take some of their shooters out of the equation, and take some of their offensive performance off the scoreboard. And, you know, again, I can't say enough about our kids. I thought they were really locked in tonight and played really, really well from start to finish.
Well, you set the turn early on defense, real early. You invited everybody to the block party. Ended up probably in double digits. I know Zoe had 3 or 4 herself.
Right.
But you know, if you're a guard out on the floor and you know that you got some bigs in the back, you can get up a little under.
Yeah.
You know, knowing that hey, if something happens, they do get by me. I got a rim protector back there.
Absolutely.
Coach, I want to talk about our Simple Simons player of the game that we selected tonight. I thought probably had one of her better games that I've seen, and that was Hannah Moss.
Yes, played phenomenal, played within herself, shot the ball well. You know, Moss last year really just kind of, I don't want to say paid her dues because that kid's always worked hard, but she was kind of in the background a little bit. She was a kid that was really learning the ropes as a sophomore, battling every day, competing every day. And, you know, we felt like she was going to have a breakout year this year coming into her junior season, and she's really done that. She's improved on both ends. She's a tremendous defender. Probably don't get enough credit for that. She's a very heady kid with the ball, makes good decisions. She hits open shots. She gets downhill when she needs to. Always seems to find open players. And, you know, tonight you saw her do a little bit of all those things. She was in double digits from the scoring column tonight as well, and just had an overall outstanding game.
You're right, Coach. And you know, people talk about all the time about man-to-man defense versus zone defense, which are better. Coach, when you went to your 3-2 zone and you had Shiree and Moss on the backside, 2 or 3 different times, I sat right there and watched Hannah on this end, on the front of the Prairie Grove bench, bait the girls to throw it into the post player when she's backside help, and she would run around and steal the pass.
Yes, great anticipation skills with her. And another thing she was doing is she's got a pretty clear identity with that kid. Really knows the scouting report, and so when they would push shooters and overload aside, she was shifting over and shrinking down passing lanes, and you couldn't see her do it. You know, and like you said, she would bait them into that, and when she wasn't stealing it, she was arriving at the same time the ball got there, so those shooters couldn't ever get space. And just an outstanding performance by her.
Well, Jenna Lawrence, this isn't fair to her. I just got to say, Jenna was just Jenna tonight.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and it's sad for all of us that we've all just grown to expect it, you know, and I mean, it's another phenomenal night.
Right.
You know, I want to finish up with Reese just real quick. 4 or 5 assists, 3 steals. Started off with the first block shot of the night. You know, we just laugh about it. You know, another good game there. I thought when you subbed in your second 5, there was no letdown.
Right.
You know, matter of fact, if anything, the intensity probably picked up a little bit just because they knew they're really, you to remove 2 bigs, and just move big. One defensive pressure probably picked up just a little bit.
It did, yeah.
But, Coach, the last thing I want to talk about is the accomplishment that you've accomplished with 400 career victories. I know what you're going to tell me, because this is your DNA. You're going to say, I've had some great kids.
Well,
and I
lot
understand,
of them.
I understand that, Coach, but I would agree with you. But then I think of Jimbo Fisher that had a great kids too, and he didn't win half his games this year, Coach. So I want to congratulate you on 400 victories. 300 and something of them at Farmington.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
You know, we celebrated 300 victories at Farmington last year.
yeah.
You know, so this is what, this year 13, 12?
This is my 14th. I'm
14,
halfway
14.
to the 14th.
Okay, so 400 victories, Coach, is incredible. You know, now I'll let you go ahead and talk about how you had good players and you didn't really have much to do with that. But as someone that had two daughters that played for you, I know how much you meant and what influence you had on them. And so I'll be the first to tell you thank you.
I appreciate it.
And then I want to tell you congratulations, man.
Well, I appreciate it. And I do want to go back to what you said. I've been very blessed for a long time with great kids that are 100% committed and bought in. And, you know, they played, I've been along the ride with them. You know, it's been a fun journey. But those wins, they come on the back of those kids' hard work and the dedication they've had. And the community support, Jeff. Like, you don't get to the point where you're winning games like our program wins right now without the community support and our staff. You know, you go all the way down the road. You start looking at our 7th grade and our junior high and the success that they've had. You know, Coach McCullough and Denver Holt and Kaylee Wright, Brianna Jones, Scott Small. All those people have come through and have been on our staff. And, you know, they put a lot of work in behind the scenes that impact winning and that people don't see. We're getting the credit for it at the top, but it's been a total team effort. And, you know, I tell everybody all the time, man, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I get to do, you know, my hobby and my passion and what I love every day. It's never a job for me. And I'm lucky and fortunate to be able to work alongside the staff I have and work with kids that I've had for a long time, Jeff. And you know, Farmington's a very, very special place. And I'm just lucky to be one spoke in a big wheel.
Well, I know she didn't thank me and Brian Dean.
And the broadcast team. Yeah,
thanked everybody else but me and Brian Dean. There you go.
The real brains behind the operation is the people up here, so you can see everything. Yeah, so, yeah, thank you guys, too.
Well, Coach, once again, congratulations on the big win tonight. And you're 3-0 in the conference. We didn't even talk about the week you spent at Mountain Home last week and come away with 3 victories. You know, against some good competition.
Right, yeah, I know Salem's girls, we played them in the first round. I think they're one of the top 2 3A classification teams in the state. Fairgrove, Missouri came into that tournament 11 or 12 and 1. One of the top teams in 3 or 4A in the state of Missouri. They're top. I think they're actually probably ranked 2nd. And then we got Paragould, which is a 5A school out of East Arkansas, very physical team. Had a lot of different looks. You know, Salem can really score it. Fairgrove was a team that played up tempo and pressured us the whole game. And then Paragould was just a physical, grinded out with bigs and athletes. We had to come from behind to win that one. So we got a lot out of that tournament. I thought our kids played really, really good, stayed locked in. And, man, what a finish by them. I'm just really proud and happy to be back in conference play. And, hey, we're back home, friendly confines of Carnival Arena on Friday. So we're looking forward to that. It's been a while.
All right, Coach. Once again, congratulations. We'll see you Friday.
All right, go Cards.
All right, Cardinal fans. Coach Johnson got long-winded there, so we went into the third quarter. You know, you can't just ask him a question, he say yes or no. So Cardinals up by 30 with 6:06 left to go here in the third quarter. Brian Dean, did you catch all that?
All of the stats or all of what Coach Jay was talking about?
All the things that Coach Jay was talking about.
Well, for the most part, yes, but I'll tell you it was only about 80% of it because I fell asleep during the other 20%.
I guarantee you, he just kept on going.
He did.
Yeah.
He's like the Energizer Bunny.
I guarantee you. So Cardinals applying some defense there and force a turnover.
Yeah, good on-the-ball defense by Lane Taylor right there causing the turnover.
Taylor, nice pass into Barry, and Barry with the bucket. While I was talking to Coach Jay, you seen Barry with a breakout, missed the dunk.
Yeah. You know, was able to get the rebound and score anyway on that, Jeff. And
Edmondson shot from the corner is no good. Taylor, 3-on-1, ahead to Wells.
Yeah.
Wells with a reverse right-handed layup is good.
Farmington's come out the second half and just running, Jeff, and getting open looks to the basket on the breakaways.
45-11. Mahan along with Hughes, Wells, Taylor, and Berry. Berry with the steal. Berry all the way to the rack, shots up, and it's good.
Yeah.
Nice, strong move there.
Yeah. Nobody stopped him. He just took it all the way to the basket, Jeff.
(47-11).
Yeah, Farmington's bringing in about 3 new subs.
Yeah, looks like Newsom's going to check in along with Hunter Reeves. Taylor and Wells is going to the bench. Also, Hughes is going to the bench as Kirkman's checked in for him.
Yeah.
Free throws up and good. Now Berry will go to the bench, and Teeter will check in for him. 48-11. 4:50 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, Mahan's the only one out there from the starting 5, Jeff.
Tigers bringing it across the timeline. Cole Edmondson gives it up. Ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that's what the pressure is doing to them. Good on-the-ball pressure and causing, turnovers.
I look over there, and our buddy, Coach Edmondson, he just threw his face down in his hands.
Yeah.
Deep three-point shot is up, no good by Kirkman.
Yeah.
Tigers with the rebound.
Yeah, it was a little set play there for Kirkland. He just couldn't get it to go, Jeff.
Cardinals staying in this man-to-man defense. Good help there by Reeves.
Yeah.
Edmondson, short corner turnaround is up, no good. Teeter with the rebound. Ahead to Reeves. Three-point shot from the corner is up and good by Kirkman.
Got the green light there, Jeff. And nice look, though. (51-11). Cardinals staying in the man. Tigers got it out here on the front. Mahan's going to come up with it. Be a jump ball. Yeah, just nice. I mean, they're just playing really good on the ball defense right now, Jeff.
You're right. I don't know what the stat man thinks, but we've had a bunch of steals and forced turnovers.
There is no doubt about it. There's been a lot of tally marks coming up in this third quarter.
Three-point shot is up, no good. Reeves battling for the rebound. Gets it to Mahan. Back outside to Newsom. Newsom will reset. Gets it to Teeter. Newsom to Kirkman. Teeter. Shot from the corner is up, no good.
Good-looking shot. Just could not get that to go down, Jeff.
2:45 to go in the third quarter. Cardinals up by an interstate.
Newsom's going to get that little call, little hold right there. That's okay.
That is the third team foul. So, Brian Dean, 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. All of a sudden, you look up, you're up 40.
Yes, indeed. Great night to be a Cardinal, and then, of course, we just forced Prairie Grove to call that timeout. Looking at the stats coming out of halftime, the Cardinals had 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 6 steals, and 2 block shots, and only 1 turnover, but that has since increased 3/4 of the way through this third quarter.
Yeah.
I want to take time here while we got timeout because it looks like we're going to be a running clock. And Brian, first off, I want to thank you and your students that put in their time, dedicate their time to be able to broadcast these games. So the folks that can't make the games, the relatives that live out of state or whatever, we appreciate that.
You bet.
I also want to talk a little bit about our sponsors. And here in Prairie Grove, we got to start with PG Telco. You know, they're the guys that, I've said this 100 times, they're the ones the reason we did this. You know, they started it 11 years ago, and we're thankful for them. But Lewis Automotive and Sands Fencing, and of course, Arvest Bank, and Buzz Electric, you know, them guys, we appreciate all of them. Colliers and Associates and Mannard Incorporated, and of course, Farmington First and Martin's Furniture and Farmington United. And as we get, it looks like we're going to get a blocking foul called, and that foul was on Kirk. And Farmington United, and of course, Methodist Church and Matthias Real Estate. We appreciate all them guys. You know, they don't have to sponsor us, and they do. And we sure appreciate it. You know, we appreciate them investing in the students at Farmington. You know, we have a saying there at school that every student's working.
Yeah, every student. Yep, you're exactly right.
And we sure appreciate what they do. So, thanks to all them guys, you guys out there and listening. If you can, please support those sponsors every chance you can, and we appreciate them. Or if you see somebody that you know works for one of them or is a member of them, of either one of them, please tell them thank you. And then one that I didn't talk about that I need to is Simple Simons, because during football they sponsor our player of the game, and as Teeter hit the 3-pointer, a nice steal there, and back inside shots up and good by Newsom. But they also, Brian, sponsor our player of the game in basketball.
Yeah, not only basketball, but football as well. I mean, just Aaron Hill and that group. I mean, first of all, you go there and you get some really good pizza and a really good salad. But then for them to come into Farmington and support us the way that they have, I mean, just thank Aaron and his wife, Chelsea, a lot for their support.
Well, it's kind of like this, Brian Dean. Don't take advice from me on the stock market or like what the best vehicle is to buy or best plane. But if we want to talk about food, I'm your Huckleberry. I know food, and you can get good pizza there.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
So Cardinals with the rebound here, and Cardinals stretched it out a little bit, 56-13, 3-point shot from the corner, rolls around and comes out. That shot was by Teeter.
It takes a lot of effort to get our style of body, though, doesn't it, Jeff?
Well, it's not something you can do overnight. I mean, I've got a lifetime invested in this. Three-point shot is up and good by Bannon. Drive in, shot up, no good. Rebound, Tigers.
Yeah, Newsom had the look we wanted, just couldn't get that little layup to go, Jeff.
3-point shot by the Tigers, no good. Kirkman with the rebound. 17 seconds. Three-point shot is up and good by Teeter. Puts the Cardinals up by 43.
Now, what did that shot clock do to that guy? That's what I want to know.
We're going to have to take a break. Cardinals up 43.
During election campaigns, kindness is often ignored. We argue, insult, and forget that we're friends and neighbors and coworkers. But kindness can be intentional. It's listening more and talking less. It's recognizing the value of all people and learning from our differences. Kindness brings us together and has the power to change the world.
Brought to you by Farmington United Methodist Church. We are disciples who make disciples.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a
So move me to stats. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I thought he asked for it, Brian.
I thought he did too. I mean, maybe he asked for a donut. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. You very funny, Brian Dean.
Hey, I gave you credit earlier. You know, you used to say, "Hey, body by donut is an actual shape."
You don't know how true that is.
Well, I do. Have you, Jeff?
Yo,
you've seen me more than once. I've got a donut myself.
I wouldn't stop at one.
All right, maybe 12? A baker's dozen?
Yeah.
59-16, Cardinals on time. Start of the fourth quarter, running clock. On the floor, you got Reese Rankin, number 21, Zach Miller, number 34, Cam Kirkman, number 2, number 13 is Hunter Reeves, and number 5 is Maddox Teeter. On the court for the Tigers, Cole Edmondson, Logan Minor. Teeter knocks that one out of bounds. Number 21 is Parker Dugan. Number 14, Carter Flum. And number 20, Evan Lyle. Edmondson gives it up to Flum. Edmondson's got it back. Top of the key, guarded by Miller. Lyle with the turnaround jumper's no good. Rebound pulled down by Zach Miller. Gives it up to Reese Rankin with 6:25 to go in the ball game. Rankin dives inside. They're going to call a Prairie Grove foul, I bet, on number 21, Parker Dugan.
Yeah, a little push there on the baseline. Farmington's going to get the ball back. And got a new group coming in for Prairie Grove.
Yeah, looks like you got number 2, Will Lanier. Number 35, Cole Ashley. Number 34, Corbin Bolin. Rankin goes inside to Reeves. Reeves puts a shot up, no good. Rebound by Reeves. Putback was no good. Rebound by Teeter, and the putback good.
Yeah, a nice job there on the offensive boards by Farmington.
Lanier gives it up to Ashley. Ashley over to Nunn. Now to Flum. Flum goes inside, guarded by Kirkman. 35, Cole Ashley goes up with it. It was going to be hacked on the way up by Hunter Reeves, I believe.
Yeah.
Going to be Reeves in second. Ashley's at the line shooting 2. This is good. Second one's up. It rims out, no good. Kirkman with the rebound. Rankin with it with 4:40 to go in the ball game. 61-17. Good guys on top. Rankin crosses over, goes inside, kicks it out to Kirkman. Three's on its way, no good. Reeves with an offensive rebound. Clears the lane, and Reeves goes to the basket, puts it up and in as we got a man down. Number 35, Cole Ashley. That brings in Alex Martinez. 63-17. 46, right, Jeff?
Pretty much.
Zach Miller pokes that one away, and Prairie Grove gets called for the travel. Jaden Brewer checks into the ball game for the Redbirds, taking the place of Maddox Teeter. Rankin on the wing. Gives it out to Brewer. Brewer goes inside to Miller. Miller with a Low dribble down low, turnaround jumper's up and good.
Yeah, nice little drop step into the middle of the lane, and got that shot to go down.
That's a big boy move right there by
Yeah.
Miller, splitting the defenders with a small dribble down low. Nunn with it, gives it up to Martinez. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Plum. Lanier tried to go inside, knocked away by Brewer, gathered by Reeves. Give it up to Rankin. 3 minutes to go in the ball game, 65-17, Redbird. Kirkman way out, going inside to Miller. Miller tried to hit Brewer, but Brewer was on a dive. Martinez with a roll-away jumper. 65-19. Redbirds, Brewer to Reeves. Inside to Miller. Miller, reverse layup, almost good.
Yeah, that was a nice pass right there to the post. Just could not get that to go down.
Miller's at the line for two. First one's up, and it's good, as Victor says. Wholesale substitutions coming for Prairie Grove. Sam Kilpatrick is in, number 11. Number 10 is Logan Miner. Number 21 is Parker Dugan again. Miller's second shot. Hits the front of the rim, off the glass, off the back of the rim, and off the front of the rim and in.
Yeah.
The only part that he missed there, Kirk, was the left side of the rim.
That's it.
Martinez guarded by Miller. Gives it up to Dugan. Brewer with the poke away is going to remain Tigers ball with a buck 29 to go.
Nice job by Brewer getting his hand in the passing lane. Just couldn't come up with the steal there, Brian.
67-19. Zach Miller just intercepted that pass, and now he's on a breakaway. Going against two. Wisely pulls it back out. Gives it up to Kirkman for three. It's no good. Miller battling for the rebound. Reese Rankin ends up with it. Shortest guy in the court ends up with a rebound, Kirk.
Yeah.
Now volleyball action happens to Kirkman, between Kirkman and Reeves. Kirkman ends up with it, gives it back to Reeves, gives it to Miller. Miller loses control of it with 50 seconds to go.
Yeah, he's trying to get it to Brewer right there in the middle of the lane and just couldn't get it to him, Brian.
Couldn't thread the needle enough.
No.
Oh, boys, Cardinals are going to come away with a big victory here. Remain undefeated. I believe it pushes their overall record to 18-0 and conference record to 3-0.
I like it.
I like it, too. The other thing we need to think about is Farm Cars Live Simple Simon's player of the game.
I've already thought about it.
Yeah?
Yep. I've been sitting here this whole quarter thinking about it.
Well, let me see if I can guess your person.
Who?
Since you've been thinking about it the whole quarter.
Yeah, who?
Sam Kirkman.
No.
Okay.
No, I was just kidding. I was thinking about Sam Kirkman.
Were you really?
Yes, I was. Yeah, I thought, it's been a night where you had some guys that had to step up, and you look at those guys that come in, you look at what Sam did. Of course, Jackson was just I thought played awesome also, but if I had to go with somebody, Brian, I thought about Sam. I'm leaning towards Caden Hughes. I thought Caden Hughes come in and played a great game, taking nothing away.
Right.
Nothing away. But, you're looking at a guy that got his first start, and really, when you take the Blakely boys out, you worry about rebounding.
Right.
And I thought he really stepped up in the game he played and the boys he played. You would never been able to tell that it was the first game he'd ever started.
Right.
And the fact, let's just be real honest, Brian, he hasn't played a whole lot.
Yeah, you're right. The only reason why I threw out Sam's name is because you said that you've been thinking the whole quarter.
Yeah.
and Sam was still on the court.
Yeah.
And I know that Sam had some big buckets, but Caden Hughes, played a great game as well.
Yeah. So I would go either one of them. It doesn't matter to me, but I think both them guys deserve it.
Yeah.
So,
Kirk, what you say?
Yeah, I was going with Hughes just because his first start tonight. Come in, play really good defense, like good on the boards. I hadn't looked at the stat book, but 4 rebounds and what time play he had, and that's a good night.
Right, you're exactly right. So we'll give it to Caden Hughes.
that sounds good to me. Let's get ready for Friday.
Yeah.
Hey, well, we got Gravett coming to town, but two out of the 3 of us won't be there.
Man, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's just a bad deal.
Yeah.
We overbooked.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that for a minute, Jeff. I know
Okay.
that we kind of hit on it earlier, just to kind of let everybody know back at home still listening to us. Kirk has decided to hang up his shoes of work.
That's right.
He's hanging up the cleats. He hung up the basketball sneakers a long time ago.
Yeah.
And now he's hanging up the cleats at work and is retired. And Kirk, I just want to tell you, for as long as we have been doing this together now, and like I said, I don't remember if it's been 7 years or this may be year number 8, but I'm sure that you have been at work a lot longer than those 7 or 8 years. And in those 7 or 8 years that we've been doing this, I can tell you that if what I have seen here, I know that you have given that much and more to the company that you're hanging up the cleats from. So congratulations on retirement. I know that's a big feat, and from what I hear from people, when they retire, they don't know what to do with themselves after that. So I don't know what you're going to do other than these broadcasts with us, but congratulations on retirement.
I appreciate it, and I really enjoy this, and I hope to do many more of them.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not going to let you retire from this.
Okay.
I mean, you may die with one of our headsets on. Same way with Jeff.
Yeah.
It's been a fun night.
Victor says it's been a fun night, and I believe him.
I do too. So
Yeah.
until Friday, for
Good night.
Jeff Oxford, Kirk Sims, I'm Brian Dean from Tiger Arena. Cardinals victorious, Lady Cardinals victorious. We'll see you Friday night, along with Victor from Tiger Arena. Good night.